Life's modernity has led us to an interesting paradox. We are more connected than ever, but we also tend to feel more alone. We are filled with commitments and tasks, yet often feel ignored or undervalued by those we consider important. In the current world scenario, we all want to feel important to our close circle, but we often end up feeling ignored, as if we don't matter as much to them as they do to us. This is where Stoicism and philosophy come into play. Stoics teach us to find value within ourselves and not depend on constant recognition from others. But how can we apply these teachings in our daily lives to gain priority with those around us? In this video, we'll explore effective strategies aligned with Stoicism and philosophy to earn priority in others' lives, or to determine if these people genuinely have an interest in us. It's not about strategies or manipulation tricks, but a wiser and more authentic approach to building genuine and high-value relationships. Ultimately, the people around you define who you are. As the famous saying goes, "Show me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are." If you are not a priority to them, these people likely lack genuine and authentic interest in you. In this ancient philosophy, we find principles for striking a balance between our needs and relationships. The essence lies in being valuable without being needy. The first step to earning priority in others' lives is to create a fear of loss. When you're always available, always responding immediately, people assume you'll be there at any time. In the modern, fast-paced world, time is a precious resource, and Stoicism teaches us to give it its due value. You must let people miss you, allow them to feel your absence occasionally. Stoics remind us that we can't control what happens around us, but we can control how we respond. By valuing your time and attention, you become someone who respects yourself, and others will start to see you as a valuable person because you choose to give them some of your precious time and attention. Don't be afraid to say no or not respond immediately to others' requests. Practice the art of patience and let others value your time as much as you do. Patience is essential to earn priority in others' lives. Stoicism teaches us that patience is a valuable virtue in a world full of distractions and haste. Being able to wait calmly can set you apart and make you a valuable person. Patience doesn't mean passivity. It means maintaining control over your emotions and reactions. When you practice patience, you allow others to see your strength. You don't get carried away by haste or the emotions of the moment. You become like a lighthouse in the middle of the storm. Practicing patience lets others grow impatient, but you maintain your serenity. You'll see how people begin to appreciate your presence and control. So remember, priority begins with yourself. Don't seek constant approval and attention from others. Own your time and attention, and you'll see people start to value you more. For instance, in a professional setting, imagine a colleague who is consistently swamped with work but graciously declines non-urgent requests, opting to respond thoughtfully after taking the time to consider the best course of action. This individual's intentional approach to time management and patient decision-making would likely earn the respect and appreciation of their peers, ultimately establishing them as a valued and sought-after team member. Now, let's come to the second pivotal point in our journey towards being more valued and significant in the eyes of others. Resist making others the center of your life. In today's society, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of elevating others to a pedestal, inadvertently losing our own sense of direction. The key is to refrain from making others the focal point of your life. Resist the urge to constantly revolve around them. By valuing your time and attention, you inherently become more valuable to others. In an era where social media and external validation can lead us astray from authenticity, Stoicism advocates for making oneself the center of their own universe, a philosophy that elevates personal passions and goals to the forefront. The wise words of the Stoic Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius echo this sentiment. No one can harm you without your consent. This powerful reminder underscores our role as guardians of our inner peace and emotional well-being. In a world filled with external opinions and judgments, Stoicism teaches us the art of selective indifference, discerning what truly deserves our attention and time. We shouldn't let others' opinions define our self-worth, nor should we become prisoners of external circumstances. Applying this principle empowers us to face constructive criticism with humility, while disregarding unfounded critiques that don't contribute to our personal growth. Liberating ourselves from the need for constant approval allows us to take control of our narrative. No one can harm you without your consent serves as a call to self-reflection, encouraging us to embrace authenticity without fear of external judgment. Internalizing this Stoic principle makes us masters of our own destiny, flourishing in self-esteem and self-respect. This self-empowerment, in turn, makes us more valuable and significant to others. Consider a scenario where an individual faces criticism for pursuing a non-traditional career path that aligns with their passion. Applying the Stoic principle, they discern between constructive feedback that aids their growth and baseless criticism rooted in societal norms. By remaining steadfast in their authenticity and not letting external opinions dictate their choices, this person builds resilience and attracts those who appreciate them for their genuine self. The result is a network of relationships based on mutual respect, where they are valued for being true to themselves. The third crucial aspect on our journey towards becoming more significant and a priority for others centers on prioritizing your own needs. This is a fundamental key to garnering greater value from those around you. Frequently, individuals find themselves sacrificing personal needs for the sake of others, leading to potential exploitation and a lack of respect for their own well-being. In today's society, there's a prevailing notion that we should always be available to everyone, but this mindset is not only unsustainable, but can also result in others perceiving you as an infinite resource, depleting your attention and valuable time. Stoic philosophy, embodied in the wisdom of thinkers like Epictetus, imparts the essential lesson of taking ownership of our lives and well-being. This involves setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing personal needs before attending to the needs of others. Epictetus's profound assertion, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do," encapsulates a foundational principle of Stoicism. This principle emphasizes the significance of self-affirmation and self-knowledge before embarking on any life action. Stoicism advocates for an act of self-affirmation, recognizing and fulfilling our needs, desires, and personal values before we can truly contribute value to others. From this perspective, cultivating virtues such as authenticity, resilience, self-discipline, and empathy becomes paramount in becoming truly valuable to others. Before seeking external approval, Stoicism teaches us to seek approval from ourselves, creating a secure foundation of self-knowledge and self-acceptance. This approach doesn't entail egocentrism or insensitivity to others' needs, but rather involves building a solid foundation of self-awareness. When secure in our identity and goals, we project a confidence that naturally draws people toward us. Stoicism guides us to define our values, goals, and virtues through introspection and self-evaluation, establishing an internal compass that guides our actions and decisions. Epictetus's phrase further underscores the importance of consistent action. Mere self-affirmation is insufficient. Our words must align with our actions. acting in accordance with our authentic identity reinforces our value, attracting those who appreciate consistency and integrity. For example, consider a professional who, despite the demands of a hectic workplace, prioritizes their mental and physical well-being by setting clear boundaries and taking breaks when needed. This individual's commitment to self-care not only enhances their overall effectiveness, but also garners respect from colleagues who recognize the importance of prioritizing personal needs for long-term success and contribution. Now, let's explore the fourth crucial aspect in our pursuit of becoming more significant and a priority for others. Permit them to invest in you. This isn't about fostering an inflated ego, but rather providing others with the opportunity to feel valued through their contributions to your life. Seneca, an ancient Stoic, wisely noted that individuals take delight in being chosen for what enriches them. When you allow others to offer assistance, guidance, or even a kind word, you empower them to enrich their own lives. By embracing their willingness to invest in your well-being, you let others feel appreciated and essential. Returning to the heart of Stoicism, let's delve into the concept of independence. As Epictetus, another revered Stoic, imparted, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In Stoicism, independence doesn't entail complete isolation from others. Rather, it emphasizes autonomy and self-governance. It's the ability to make conscious decisions without overly relying on external approval or influence. Practicing independence positions you as the guardian of your ethics and values, earning respect for your integrity. It allows you to foster genuine relationships, avoiding the role of a follower and instead becoming a companion who contributes positively to the well-being of others. Independence in Stoicism involves self-discipline, self-awareness, and self-control, making you appealing to those who value strong and integral individuals. To be more valued by others, cultivate independence. It's not about shutting yourself off from the world, but about steering the course of your own destiny and guiding others by your example. This approach nurtures stronger connections, rendering you more valuable in the lives of those around you. Generosity and openness to others' contributions further enhance your attractiveness and garner respect. Remember, the true richness of life lies in meaningful relationships and connections. By allowing others to invest in you, you initiate a virtuous cycle of mutual value. For instance, consider a colleague who, despite being skilled in a particular area, acknowledges the expertise of others in the team. By seeking their advice and appreciating their contributions, this individual not only cultivates a collaborative and supportive work environment, but also becomes highly valued by colleagues who feel acknowledged and empowered. Continuing our exploration of strategies to become more significant and a priority in the lives of others, let's delve into the fifth key aspect: embracing an air of mystery. It's a common inclination to share every detail about ourselves immediately, our emotions, thoughts, and deepest desires. However, this tendency towards overexposure can diminish our perceived importance to others. People often prioritize what is elusive or beyond their complete understanding. Instead of divulging all aspects of your life right away, consider maintaining a sense of mystery, sparking curiosity and a desire to know you better. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-discipline and self-control, underscores the importance of measured self-revelation. Maintaining a degree of mystery doesn't entail concealing your true self, but rather gradually unveiling your essence, especially when prompted. When faced with questions, respond with a touch of vagueness, refrain from delving too deeply into your past, and avoid disclosing every secret or significant detail. This intentional approach keeps others engaged and focused on discovering more about you. Seneca's famous aphorism, "Fortune favors the bold," takes on a nuanced meaning here. Boldness involves being mindful of what and when you share with others. Leaving room for mystery not only maintains intrigue, but also fosters curiosity in those around you. When people sense there's more to explore, they become naturally drawn to you. Stoicism encourages us to concentrate on what lies within our control, and the decision of how much to reveal about oneself falls squarely within that realm. It's not about hiding your true identity, but rather judiciously dosing the disclosure of personal details. Remember that constant approval from others is not a necessity. By preserving an element of mystery, you'll discover how people value you for who you truly are, beyond just what you choose to reveal. For instance, consider a colleague who, despite being friendly and approachable, strategically refrains from disclosing every detail of their personal life. This colleague navigates conversations with a balance of openness and discretion, leaving their co-workers intrigued. As a result, their colleagues become more eager to engage in meaningful conversations and discover more about their mysterious yet authentic persona, elevating their significance within the professional sphere. The sixth pivotal aspect of earning the esteem of others is steering clear of perpetual availability. When one habitually acquiesces to every demand with an automatic yes, the intrinsic value of their time diminishes, leaving their availability taken for granted. Stoic philosophy, epitomized by figures like Seneca, underscores the imperative of owning our time and making judicious decisions about its allocation. Cultivating the ability to respectfully decline others' requests is not indicative of selfishness. Rather, it reflects an individual who prioritizes their own needs and commitments before extending themselves to others. In the realm of avoiding constant availability, the wisdom of Epictetus resonates profoundly. No man is free who is not master of himself. This sage insight from Epictetus underscores that genuine freedom emanates from self-discipline and mastery over one's choices. Stoicism champions a life aligned with our principles and values. By resisting the temptation to always be available, you communicate that your time and energy possess intrinsic value, engendering a deeper level of respect. Consequently, others are more inclined to accord you priority. For instance, consider a friend who, despite being known for their helpful nature, learns to discern when to say no to additional commitments. This friend prioritizes their personal well-being and existing responsibilities, and in doing so, not only preserves their own mental and emotional health, but also garners admiration and respect from those around them. Others begin to recognize the importance of their time and value their contributions more deeply, ultimately leading to increased priority in various aspects of their life. The final piece of advice in this discourse may initially surprise you. Cease initiating conversations. In a world dominated by incessant communication, this counsel finds its roots in Stoic wisdom. Thinkers like Epictetus emphasized the importance of listening over speaking, reminding us that we possess 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, to listen twice as much as we talk. Allowing others to take the lead in initiating conversations grants you the opportunity to learn more about them and, perhaps surprisingly, about yourself. A constant readiness to talk may inadvertently convey eagerness or self-centeredness, qualities that often repel rather than attract. Patience and a genuine willingness to listen are qualities highly valued in social interactions, given our inherent appreciation for good communication and the feeling of being heard. Stoicism also imparts the lesson of controlling the desire for external approval. There's no need to incessantly prove your worth through words. Instead, let your character and actions speak for themselves. Allowing others to initiate conversations signals that you value their thoughts and opinions, contributing to the cultivation of stronger relationships. It's a poignant reminder that people tend to remember how you made them feel, not just what you said. In a world where the struggle to stand out is prevalent, being someone who listens attentively and values others becomes a distinctive and appreciated trait. To be more valued by others, contemplate relinquishing the constant initiation of conversations. Consider an acquaintance who, during group discussions, refrains from dominating the conversation. By allowing others to share their thoughts and take the conversational lead, this individual fosters an environment where diverse perspectives are heard and respected. In doing so, they become known for their considerate and attentive demeanor, making them more appreciated and respected within their social circles. In conclusion, the guidance imparted in this video serves as just the initial step on your journey towards garnering more value from others. Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, offers a robust framework for fostering authentic and meaningful relationships. By incorporating these tips into your daily life, you'll witness a transformative impact on your relationships and overall well-being. The application of Stoic principles, encompassing strategies like creating a fear of loss, practicing patience, maintaining a bit of mystery, and allowing others to invest in you, aligns seamlessly with the cultivation of genuine, high-value connections. Remember, the path to being more valued necessitates striking a balance between your individual needs and the dynamics of your relationships. Stoicism underscores the importance of finding intrinsic value within yourself, not relying solely on external recognition. The principles outlined, including not making others the center of your life and letting them initiate conversations, contribute to the development of relationships founded on authenticity and mutual respect. Ultimately, those in your immediate circle play a defining role in shaping your identity. As the saying goes, "Show me your friends, and I'll show you who you are." If you find that you're not a priority to those around you, it may indicate a lack of genuine interest in your well-being. Within this ancient philosophy, we discover principles that guide us in striking a harmonious balance between our individual needs and the dynamics of meaningful relationships. The essence lies in being valuable without becoming overly dependent. If you found these insights valuable, I encourage you to take action by liking this video, leaving a comment with your thoughts or experiences, and subscribing to our YouTube channel for more enriching content on personal development and Stoic wisdom. Your engagement and support contribute to a community that values growth and authenticity. Thank you for being a part of this journey towards a more meaningful and valued life.